On this particular track, actually was planted, probably hand planted to, I'm going to say, probably around 500 trees per acre. But it was harvested prior to that, and when they cut the timber and dragged it out, it was done in the fall, and a lot of the seeds fell in place and got scarified, spread out through the stand. And then the following year, a lot of those trees came up. Consequently, what you had is probably 2,000 stems per acre. That's way, way, way too many stems per acre for competition for the health of the stand. So in this particular case, we decided to pre-commercial thin it, which means that well over half the trees are coming out, as you can see on the ground. And you take the smaller trees out, because there's just too many trees competing for the sunlight and the nutrients and all the aspects it takes to grow a tree. We have a block about 68 acres, and you probably saw earlier the gentleman on chainsaws. It's simply a matter of coming out here, cutting the trees off, and you notice the stumps in front of me here, they're about 8 or 10 inches. They could be cut off at the ground, but it's so much easier just to cut them off about knee high where you won't have to bend over. But we'll let this stand. I would say here we've cut out over 1,000 trees per acre, remaining about 600. We try to shoot somewhere between 600 and 500, which would be a good stand. This should be released, and if you come back here probably in 2 years and take an increment, take a boring out here, you will see that these trees have jumped, and probably in 4 to 5 years, we thin it, and then you're well on your way to a mature stand, where you can market it to pulpwood, super pulpwood, chip and salt timber. So they're doing an excellent job. It's taken a stand that was almost usable, stunted, and has turned it into something that's pretty aesthetically pleasing, but it'll look a lot better in 2 years when we do some prescribed burning under here. And that's a whole story in itself, which we will shoot some footage and talk about that in a segment to follow.